All right, it's day 10, double digits. And you know what? It's really made me realize something about this diet. It's not that difficult. I've been on a lot of diets in my life. I've been yo-yoing up and down, and it's been really difficult to stick to a way of eating, especially the moderation thing, because I'm kind of a food addict. It's been kind of a pattern throughout my life. Food is what I've always gone to for comfort, for entertainment, as a reward for when there's a special event. It's what I look forward to when there are events, is what I'm going to eat, and it's been so much a focus in my life that it's been to my own detriment, obviously, between being overweight my entire life and my health issues that came to a head last year. It hasn't been good for me for food to be the focus of my life. And so every time I try to quit, it's especially with carb addiction, bread, donuts. I could eat like an entire loaf of bread, just butter it up and stuff it, I love bread that much. But anytime I would try a diet where I was, limiting, trying to practice moderation, I'd be getting a little bit of carbs, because there's carbs in everything, pretty much. Any vegetable, any fruit, breads, rice, all that stuff, it would be triggering that craving response that you get when you have a little bit of sugar. You want more of it, a little bit of carbs. At least I do with my personal chemistry. And it's kind of like, I've heard it put this way a few times, and this is what really sticks out to me. For someone with a food addiction, having just a little bit of carbs is kind of like a drug addict that's in rehab trying to get off of a drug. They're going through withdrawals, they're struggling, and people are like, it would help with the withdrawals, just a little bit of Coke or just a little bit of whatever drug you're addicted to, and as soon as you get that taste, is it going to help you continue breaking that addiction, or is it going to snowball the other way and totally throw you off? That's the way food has been for me my entire life, trying to practice moderation in eating. Because as a food addict, I'm trying all the time to avoid these foods I know are going to cause me problems, but I have just a little bit, and then I'm like, that was pretty good, And I think it's a good illustration to kind of relate it for other people, because it's a no-brainer. You wouldn't give a drug addict who's going through withdrawals and whose body is punishing them for stopping the use of that drug. It feels terrible trying to withdraw from a drug. I only have experience with this with coffee, but still, any kind of drug that you're addicted to, when you're trying to get off of it because it's what's best for you, your body punishes you. It tells you, no, you need this drug to feel good. And withdrawal symptoms are misery and torture. And, same thing can happen when you're transitioning your diet, going through that adaptation phase. Now, I haven't had a bad adaptation phase because I've had so much experience with fasting and keto, carnivores in the past, stuff like that. But my body's already pretty efficient at switching over. But I remember the first time I started fasting, and it was miserable. I had headaches all day long. I was tired and cranky, and it was really tough to transition over. So anyway, all that to say, the carnivore diet is so easy to stick to. I'm never hungry. I get to eat delicious foods that are very satiating. I wake up with energy. You know, all the things that I used to struggle with on a normal calorie restriction diet or any diet like that, feeling tired, feeling cranky, feeling hungry, feeling like, how am I going to keep doing this? And most of all, constantly craving foods I know I couldn't have. None of that is a problem for me on Carnivore because I'm always satiated. I'm never starving to the point where I'm like, I need to get my fix. I need to run to the gas station and get some donuts, or I need to get some bread, a sandwich, anything like that. I'm always satiated, and the food I'm eating is delicious. So when I am hungry, I look forward to eating that food. Now, obviously, you do, like, if you see something that you used to really love to eat, it is a little bit of a mental struggle, but it's never like a physical need. You know, it's all in your head pretty much when you're carnivore because you're always satiated, and it's just really cool. You know, it almost seems too easy, too good to be true. And from the experiences I've been seeing, sorry, someone's outside my window. From the experiences I've been seeing, it's not only easy to maintain, but it's also very beneficial in most areas of your health. So it's just, I'm so grateful to know about it. I'm grateful to be 10 days in now because I've gotten over the hardest part, which is just getting started, you know? It seems like that's the hardest part for most people who start carnivore is just actually doing it, you know, starting that first day. But I'm grateful to be where I am now. I'm excited to see what the future holds as I continue on this path. And yeah, mentally, I feel good. No depression. I have motivation to actually come out and get stuff done with work, housework, yard work. I've been helping Rosie with chores, trying to be, you know, I don't even really have to try to be positive anymore. It just happens because I feel good. So it's really exciting. I think it's going to have a good impact on not only my health life, but also my family life, my social life, my work life. And those cascading effects just make it more and more worth it to keep going steady. I mean, yeah, it's pretty exciting. So that's my update for today. Day 10, double digits. If you're a carnivore and you have noticed benefits from that way of eating, please let me know. I want to hear your experiences and your struggles, how you overcame them, all that. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.